Okay, so I see something else that's caught my eye. Some of these vendors. Oh, super cool. Oh, I hear a sensor ping. Oh, Star Trek Captain's Chair. That is really cool. Man, there is so much here. Bat left. It's pretty cool. Little tricorder. Oh, this is cool. So if you have a costume and if it gets ripped, the folks here can repair it, which is pretty cool. I gotta stop saying we have so much more stuff because I know this is the vendor alley. This is the point, but like, look at this. We have TNG Season 3, Lokita Cyborg, looking cool. We have more ships here. We've got bobbleheads. I think they're bobbleheads. Is that what they're called? Am I right making that up? We've got like little shot glasses. Oh my goodness. They also have, like, I gotta find out if these toys are similar to the ones that I had as a kid, because they have an Enterprise D, which I used to play with so much growing up. They've got an Excelsior. They've got original series Enterprise. They've got really nice posters. And I heard someone say L-Cars, which is really, like, to hear someone say L-Cars in real life, coolest thing ever. Man, I had a lot of these toys growing up. This is really cool.
I don't even know if they can.
Super cool. Super cool. Okay, I'm just gonna do a wide shot for y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna say that because I'm here in Vegas, I can say y'all. Do a wide shot of all the folks who are also Trekkies. I can't stop saying how great it is to be in a room filled with Trekkies. Not just a room, but an entire like hotel, it feels like, at this point. Okay, I'm freaking out. So I didn't realize autographs were also in the vendor alley. And so I see Garrick here. Elam Garrick is here. Like, come on, are you kidding me? Okay, I'm also freaking out because Savick is here. Or Savick, Robin Curtis from Star Trek 3 and 4, and also Next Gen in, why can't I think of it? One of my favorite episodes, the Mercenary episode. This is crazy. I'm way too excited to even process what the Gambit Part 1 and Part 2. I apologize. Oh, and my guy Dominic Keaton's here too. Reed. What? I'm way too giddy. And I don't think we're allowed to film the actors, but let me just say, Dominic Keaton, one of the coolest dudes ever. Love his style. He has a really nice button-up Hawaiian shirt going on with a fedora, and so cool. Probably can't film that. I gotta decide what to do. Anthony Montgomery's here. Is Travis? I know I've said some things about Travis in the past, which I stand by, but I have an immense respect for Anthony Montgomery. I think he is amazing. He is, watching him on the Enterprise podcast was phenomenal, and we need to bring back Travis. He deserves better. I want to make this happen. Okay, get the writers from Strange New Worlds, do an Enterprise show, and give Travis some good stuff because he's a good actor. He needs more. He's a real cool guy. Come on, let's save Travis, everybody. Okay, we're back into blog mode. I was messaging my girlfriend. I was hitting her voice note, just hanging out, freaking out basically about all the actors I'm seeing. And then I see Vic Mignogna coming by. I don't think that's how I pronounce his name because Adina Mignogna, who are one of my podcast hosts, that's how she pronounces it. So that's what I'm pronouncing it as. But Vic is here. He was Captain Kirk in Star Trek Continues. And man, the guy walks and talks like Kirk. He does the Kirk lean. I'll see if I can do it. Not the Kirk lean, sorry, the Kirk spin. Okay? He does this thing. I'll see if I can do it for you. I can't do it, but it's really hard to do the spin and vlog and actually show the spin. But he has the spin down. So it's like, what do? Do I go talk to Star Trek Continues Kirk? Do I get in line for autographs? Do I keep walking around and looking at all the other vendors and then figure out what I want to do? What do I do here? This is, I don't know. I don't know. So very excited. I see some cosplayers as like from Picard though, like Seven as from Picard, which is really cool. And yeah, okay, so I'm here with the cosplayers I was just talking about. Can I ask, how did you get into Trek and what inspired you to do the Seven cosplay for Picard?
Well, first I got into Trek like when I was a kid because I loved the original series and TNG. They were on TV at the time on reruns, so it's just been a lifelong thing. And I decided to do Seven from Picard because I love the new shows too.
Awesome. So how did you feel about season 2?
I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad.
It was a really good story, and coming back to the current time is always a very Trek tradition.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear because I had lots of fun too with season 2.
Yeah, I loved it.
For me, I thought season 2 was a huge improvement from season 1.
I liked season 1 as well.
Oh yeah, cool.
And I've heard season 3 is going to be even better.
Oh, season 3 is going to be wild. I can't wait. But thank you so much, though. This has been awesome.
You bet.
But take care. Enjoy the rest of the convention. All right, we got another cool interview. I still can't process that Dominic Keaton's like 2 feet in front of me. This is a dream. Okay, I gotta make a decision because the line is forming. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can sneak a look at the prices and I can figure out how much cash I need because I want to get some for Dill. I want to get at least one from Dominique and Garrick for sure, Travis for sure, for both Dill and I. But I don't know what the prices are, so I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Okay, and I was just talking about how cool Dominic Keaton looks, but Anthony Montgomery also cool. Super cool hair. I love his button-up shirt. He looks fantastic. I wish he looked this good in Enterprise, quite frankly. He deserved better. All right, so now I'm in line for what I think is for the autographs. I'll see if I can get like tickets or something to go to the other ones. I don't know. I will keep you posted. What was crazy is I was walking and Conductor just walked by me. Trip Tucker, no big deal. Wild. There's some cosplayers who are very interesting. I have a gentleman behind me who is cosplaying as Khan from Wrath of Khan, which is super cool. Hello. If you can see that. So can you tell me a little bit about how you got into Trek, and then what inspired the costume?
Interested in Trek since Next Generation. When it started coming on the telly, that's when I really got all excited by it. And I just love Star Trek ever since. Went straight into Deep Space Nine. That became my favourite show out of all of them.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Obviously, a big love for the original stuff. Obviously, went back and rewatched it. I was probably a bit too young originally when it came out. So yeah, love it. And then when it comes to cosplay, yeah, I love cosplay. So yeah, I love anything geeky. So I go to quite a few conventions, and I thought, what's the easiest way to go? So I started making cardboard costumes, and it just went from there. Basically started making all my favourite cartoons, and it's really easy to make, and it just sort of shows anybody can cosplay. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Just have fun with it, and that's the most important thing. Just here for the fun.
That's really cool. Thank you so much.
No worries.
I love that. That's awesome. All right, so I'm in line right now for Robert Picardo because I figure, you know what? The line is huge. This is priority. Doctor, number 1, do that first, and then I'll go try and get an autograph from Dominic Keaton and Anthony and Garrick and Savick. So we'll do that after, but take a look at this line. I just met the coolest cosplayer. Her name is Athena, and she basically is doing a Wonder Woman Star Trek combination. So I just want to do an interview. Hi Athena, thank you so much for taking some time to chat with me. So first of all, how did you get into Trek?
So I grew up watching Trek literally as long as I can remember. Next Generation came out in 1987 in September, and I was born in early September, so I'm a couple weeks older than the Next Generation. And growing up with an older brother, he watched it on TV despite only being 4 or 5 at the time, and we watched that together as a family through Deep Space Nine. And so when Voyager came out, I naturally gravitated toward it.
That's so cool. That's amazing. So yeah, can you tell my viewers how you got inspired to do this TOS Wonder Woman combination?
So first, with my name Athena, I've always had a pretty warrior-like spirit and someone who's all about justice, doing what's right, fighting the better good and whatnot. And Wonder Woman, she is thoroughly about that, helping to protect the underdogs and such. So I grew up with superheroes as well, so that helped play into Star Trek. I don't know if I'm just going to throw it out there. Feel free to edit this out if you want.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But X-Men has had crossovers with Star Trek in comic books, in novels and such. So, is there any reason for Wonder Woman to be left out?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. That's been amazing.
Oh, and I love weaponry too.
So I had to stop filming in the mid part of the day because I got to do autographs. So I got to get an autograph from Robert Picardo and a selfie. I also got one for Dill because she's a huge Robert Picardo fan as well. He was super friendly. I got to thank him for the cameo that Dill got for me for my birthday. And I don't think he remembered, but he was really, really kind and seemed to appreciate that. And he seemed so genuine, which was really cool. Then I got to do the same thing with Garrett Wong. He was really friendly. We had a great conversation. He also gave me a fist bump because he had a photo of himself with a phaser rifle, and I was like, "Oh, is that Memorial?" He's like, "Oh, that is Memorial. How did you know that?" And he seemed to be impressed, so that was kind of cool. Got one for Dill as well, and got an autograph from Andrew Robinson, who played Garrick, which was really amazing. Got one from Anthony Montgomery, and they were just so friendly, and it was really cool. Had a lot of fun with that. I also got to do an Enterprise panel, which was a lot of fun. The thing I found most interesting was that Anthony was very open about his challenges with Travis and the fact that he didn't get a lot to do, which I really appreciated. And then I had a really fun night with a bunch of other Trekkies. They're all part of the Star Trek Family Facebook group, which I'm part of. And that's the group that Mark runs and that I do trekking with the fam with. So we had just a lot of fun. It was a great night and just really, really cool all around. I'm excited. It was a great first day, and I'm so excited for day number 2.